Last orders at the bar, please.
Welcome to Tavern Tales. These are the adventures of The Rookies, a curated actual play of the tabletop role-playing game Masks, A New Generation from Magpie Publishing. Previously on Tavern Tales. Dinner is done, and the teens return to Terry's room for further plans and discussion. But what does Alejandra want?
Come sit down and drink with the enemy, raise a glass and toast to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So come sit down and laugh with the enemy, raise a glass and sing to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So I won't end up being alone, 'cause I won't drink my drink alone. So what about you? One beer or two, I'll drink to you.
Salarian, that girl is all over you. Is that someone you would give a spicy hug to?
A what type of hug?
Well, when you weren't around for the phone call, they were talking about a spicy hug, and they said that I should ask you, and you would know what it was.
I know what the word spicy means, and I know what a hug consists of. Are you?
What is someone not telling me?
Are you suggesting that I douse myself in cayenne powder and hug someone?
I mean, I guess that would make sense.
I'm just going to stare at Terry and like snicker. We're going to just kind of grin at him like, hee 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 hee.
It's the kind of hug Bo would like to give Solarian.
And George just keeps giggling.
Oh, so you mean it's also the kind of hug Blue Lightning would want to give George?
And George goes pink. And like he brought a churro up, and he's just gonna like so he can just keep eating his churro, and
Just hiding behind the churro.
hide a churro. Nom nom.
I think I understand now.
What's a spicy hug? What am I signing up for, XP?
I know. That's what I'm trying to learn. And they just were talking about a spicy hug, and I don't know.
It's just a hug with like a little something extra, you know?
Like a high five?
Terry is going to forget that he was upset with George, and he's going to walk over and he's like, "Hey, George, bring it in."
Oh, it's spicy hug time.
And then you just see Terry just like hugs George, and he's just like, "Oh yeah," and he's like rubbing him on the back.
Oh, get it? Spicy hug. Hug plus.
I'll make sure to give one to our parents before we leave.
Okay, being Terry is done for the day. You can put your other stuff on.
Ah, great.
And XP goes and runs and grabs their clothes.
While you're running to grab the clothes, there's a voice that calls up from downstairs. Terry, send that other Terry down here. I have a question for him.
I guess you can be Terry for 5 more minutes.
XP already has one of the pant legs off and just goes downstairs like that.
No, put your pants back on.
You can definitely stop XP from
Yeah, I'm gonna like lunge. Superman.
just doing lunges.
like a Superman fly tackle to like stop XP.
All right, you stop XP.
Please put your pants on. Get fully dressed before meeting people. That's just the convention.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And still has Terry's pants on.
Okay,
Yeah.
go downstairs.
Yeah, I go downstairs.
I like this new phase of XP where XP is pretending to be other people.
I want you to kind of do everybody eventually.
Hey, Dad, you wanted me?
Mr. Chase is fine.
Yeah, Dad.
I'm not hip to the new lingo of you kids.
That's-
Mr. Chase is fine.
Yeah, okay, Dad.
You're pretty new as a friend of Terry's, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm new in general.
I don't know how to... I'd consider... He's still holding the book. Like, he's basically been holding this book the whole time.
Even through dinner.
No, I mean...
Okay. I would love that.
Eating mashed potatoes.
Nom.
Science.
He's not even reading the book. He's just holding this book, right?
Look, I know what Terry's been getting up to, and I think you're part of that. And he's so little, you know. I'd like it very much if you would just protect him, because, you know, it's holding this book. Because I've always felt that a superhero should protect those weaker around them. And he is, you know, littler and weaker, and it's generally a disappointment, but nonetheless, I still care.
You know, Dad, Terry actually does a lot for our team, and I think as much as he might not have powers, he actually is pretty superior out of all of us.
Right, but wouldn't you agree that a superhero should always protect those weaker than them?
Yeah, but I don't think he's weaker than me. I mean,
if I shot you right now, you would be fine. If I shot Terry, well, then he would cry, and then he would blame me for doing it, and then he would probably die because it's a bullet.
I mean, yeah. Wait, when you put it that way, yeah, I guess. But, I mean, he hasn't died yet, and he's been in some pretty crazy fights.
I never meant for him to have this life. If I had known about the De La Vega family line, I might not have married into this crazy family, but I'm here, and you seem to be a very good friend of his. He looks up to you. He even dresses like you.
Yeah. You know, that's a pretty good observation.
Oh my God. I love it so much.
So just keep an eye out for him, would you?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
I hate every bit of this so much.
So I tried to pass on a lesson to you.
Oh, okay.
If you want it. He tried to tell you that a superhero should always protect those weaker than them.
Aw.
If you wish to accept this lesson, you may do so.
Yeah, I would.
Okay. I'm just trying to fill them all out because remember, as you embody them or choose not to embody them, good, things happen for your character. So when you work to achieve those other things, you're going to get to do stuff. Or if you work in opposition to it, so you're always in flux with these lessons.
Yeah. Awesome.
Cool. We have completed all 4 of your lessons.
Wow.
So now it's time to put those lessons into use.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, I love the character stuff in associating with having a family dinner because it's really that mentally draining and terrible all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, it was absolutely horrendous.
And then you add in superhero stuff.
Yeah.
And time travel.
So you're upstairs, the 4 of you alone in the room.
Terry, I'm sorry about what I did to your bookcase. If there's anything I can do, you probably don't want me to fix it because we know how that goes. But if I can,
You've got duct tape in your backpack.
You're like, I pull it at the duct tape.
I've learned my lesson about the duct tape. I'm not offering the duct tape anymore. But if I am sorry. I got carried away, and you know how that goes.
Yeah, guess I shouldn't have gotten so mad.
It's okay.
He walks over to the dumbwaiter because earlier he had texted one of the butlers to ask them to put a pot of mashed potatoes in the dumbwaiter, and he hits the button, and as the door opens up, he pulls out this bowl.
There's nothing in the dumbwaiter, though.
Aww.
What the heck, Roger?
There's a note.
I open up the note.
It says, in a Quebec accent, meet me outside in 15 minutes.
Damn it, Alejandra.
She's the worst.
What happened?
She wants me to meet her outside.
Oh, she couldn't have texted you? Even I know that. I figured that out. It just sounds really smart. It's like I figured out texting.
I guess I should go and meet her. Or she said it in 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know when that came.
I'm also going to say that this is Friday night because that makes perfect sense, right? It's Friday night, big family dinner. There's no obligations in the morning sort of thing, except for superheroing. But this is the Friday night leading up to your long weekend.
Ooh.
Oh, where we're going to leave.
So, tomorrow, we gotta drive out to that facility there tomorrow. Do you guys just want to meet here? We can take the car.
Which facility?
The Perfect Child facility. The thing that Jeb was talking about.
There's another one?
Oh, yeah, you guys weren't there. So, I was talking to XPay. XPay was talking to Jeb. Jeb told XPay that there's this facility linked to the Perfect Child. So we're going to go to that. It's 3 hours out of the city, so we have to go there to investigate it. And he needs some sort of technology from it so that he can do some tech stuff. So, we're going there tomorrow, and we need to know how to get there. I was suggesting we take my family car, as in my car.
We're going on a road trip?
Road trip!
Yeah, so if we want to meet here, or you guys could stay overnight, I guess, too, but you probably didn't bring clothes.
I need.
Did someone say clothes? Because I'm pretty sure we could all share clothes.
XP, just go back to normal already.
Where'd you put my pants?
Terry hits the button and it rotates, and all of XP's clothes, the Jeb clothes, come out, and they seem to be in better condition when they hung up because they went through a cycle. It was a quick wash.
Dry cleaning.
Dry cleaner rack in your your house is
The dry
insane.
cleaner rack doesn't do that. It just holds clothes.
I know, but the maid came in and washed them. They were
you
on the
had
clean.
dinner.
Yeah.
Your house is insane.
My house is insane.
Amazing.
I put them on the dirty thing.
Cape, this is your superpower, apparently.
My house is cool. Fine, they're just normal.
You said it. I just was
like it.
flabbergasted by it. Your clothes fit you.
Yeah, so XP takes off their clothes, starts putting on their other clothes, and
You know, Terry, it's been really exhausting. What is it? What? Who am I? This is so... What?
and it finishes like fully changing clothes.
Ugh. That was so exhausting. I don't think I like being Terry.
Join the club.
Oh, George is gonna do not a spicy hug, but a spicy side hug. Not spicy, just a side hug. Just kind of like grabs his shoulder. Yeah.
I'm sorry it's so hard. I'm sorry you have to deal with so much. They seem so nice, but they're not.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, for tomorrow, did you all just want to take my car down? Road trip it?
They don't have far cars. You know this.
Oh, wait.
George used to live in a library. This is a robot. Bo's mom is a single mom, and Bo walks everywhere. And Solarian
We also take the
flies.
bus.
We take the bus.
I could
So-
go pick everybody up is probably what needs to happen.
They can stay here. You offered that already.
Yeah.
But also, like,
Not wearing
I just thought it was really
Alejandra's
fun.
clothes.
Like, there's that realization, like, we could just take my car. Yeah, right. I'm the only one with a car.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I could be like, so do we want to take my car? We're going to take my car.
So are we all sleeping over? I've never had a sleepover before.
Yeah, we could totally stay here. Haven't brought the beds down in a while.
There's beds in the ceiling.
Never had a sleepover.
Your house is
obviously.
crazy.
Well, let's bring them down, and whose pants do I get to try next?
I'm not wearing pants.
Interesting.
They're just blow up beds that are in the rafters. That's it. He just pulls down a big, starts pumping up a bed.
That's got the auto inflate.
No, I broke
No?
that.
That's the one thing you have that's low tech.
Yeah, because the auto inflate, you might, if you look over, you might see that button has been repurposed
Yeah.
as a different button for something else.
Oh, okay.
So he just takes technology apart and like rebuilds it somewhere. It's like his whole room. But yeah, he's pumping up a bed.
Okay. You see Terry slowly pumping up a bed.
Do you want help with that?
He starts doing the math in his head. He's like, well, if the friction from the pump and he's going really fast.
Well, I guess let's see what happens.
sets on fire.
Please don't set it on fire.
You pump up a bed really, really fast.
Yeah.
All right. Unleash your powers.
Oh, damn it. This is going to be bad.
Maybe.
Have faith. I haven't done this in a while.
Okay.
I feel like the bed's going to either explode or the pump's going to catch on fire.
So 8.
Okay. And do you have any conditions currently?
No, I
All right.
don't.
Then you have successfully unleashed your powers.
Boom.
However, it is unstable or temporary. So you can choose to mark a condition,
Mhm.
or I can make the effect temporary or unstable.
I really wanted to be temporary or
Yeah, okay.
unstable.
Yeah. So you know it to be the case. You pump it up real good. It's nice and firm, but you have pumped it up too much and you've got a leak.
Oh.
And there's 4 extra beds, four little inflatable beds that you've got for everybody, so nobody has to like bunk up or anything.
Yep.
You've all got- okay. So 3 of those 4 beds will have completely deflated by the morning.
That's pretty normal, though. I feel like that's fine.
Everybody's just going to be like
And
this.
you know that you did it.
Yeah, but he
Aw.
ruins everything.
Right,
He
exactly.
knows.
So,
But do you know what he has?
Duct tape.
Duct tape.
right.
Can he do that before they deflate? Like, because if he's noticed
No,
that
this
he's
is how
let
it's
the seams.
unstable.
Oh, okay.
Right? This is how it's unstable or temporary. Just, can you please pick which one of the 4 beds that someone is sleeping on that will not fully deflate by
It's going to be George's.
George's own bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone else is on the floor and he's fine.
Yep.
You assume Solarian sleeps laying
No, I
down.
mean, we all recognize this is how George grows into the general.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Adora's going to text her mom to say she's sleeping over at Terry's house, but she's going to purposely spell with an I instead of a Y.
Oh, clever.
As an effect to get the thumbs up, okay?
she texts you back and says, you spelled Terry wrong. You mean Terry Chase, right? Your teammate?
No.
She calls you.
Yeah.
Yes.
You answer and just say yes.
Hey, hon.
Yeah.
This is great. You're having a sleepover
Yeah.
at Terry Chase's.
Fine.
Just tonight?
Yeah. 2 nights.
Okay. Well, as long as I get you back on Monday, that's fine. And just have your phone on you.
Okay.
What you guys doing?
Playing video games?
She has a weird expression on her face. It's a video call. Why not, right? Really?
We had dinner and now we're going to play video games.
Oh, I thought you would have been hunting down the prophetess or whatever it is that you guys are all up to right now.
Maybe. If we find stuff after video games. I don't want to talk about this. I'm going. Bye.
Bye. So, cool. Okay.
Terry, I'm going to need to borrow some clothes.
Maybe I can get the butler to pick some up.
Or we could stop by Adora's house on the way out.
She'd probably want something to sleep in now.
Oh, fair.
I could go ask Alejandra if she has anything.
No.
But Adora, did you find out what happened? Why she was watching us from that facility?
She wasn't. She was being watched, I think.
Did you tell her?
Yeah, we had a fight. It's
Oh.
fine, I think. It's all good.
It's all good?
I mean, I don't want to think about it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Hey, Solarian, by the way, when did you start floating again?
Floater.
George, you being the worst.
It's because George has no conditions.
Let's put it to that. Jordan needs some conditions.
Oh, well, it happened fairly recently. I had a enlightening chat with Father, and all appears to be well. Hurrah.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Follow-up question. How?
Yeah, what's a lightning chat?
Lightning chat?
You said you had an enlightening chat.
I totally heard
Just help
lightning
that
chat.
along the
Yeah,
way.
I got it. I was just...
I know.
I know you're celestial and everything, but I didn't know you spoke through lightning.
Your face right now.
Can you go back to speaking like Terry, please?
I don't think Terry wants to give me his pants back.
The chat was very eye-opening.
Yeah, I guess lightning would open your eyes.
And scene.
Well, I'm just gonna hop out for a quick sec. Watch some TV, I guess.
You guys gonna let Terry Chase go on his own, or are you more interested in potentially what Terry Chase is off to do with Alejandra?
Nope. I'm going to take off my heels.
Okay.
And I'm going to sneak behind. I'm not a sneaker, but I'm going to sneak behind. I'm good.
You're all gonna follow Terry
Yeah.
Chase?
I don't
Yes.
trust Alejandra.
That's fair.
yeah.
She sucks.
You guys were all walking towards the stairs, and right as you guys got to the stairs, I just grabbed the fireman pole and went down because there's the fireman pole in the corner. Yeah, it's always been there.
maybe being Terry isn't bad.
All right, there's a big pile of people take a fireman pole.
Yeah.
Do you guys get all stuck on top of each other?
No.
Just George.
Bo is very physically capable. Thank you very much.
And then George lands on Bo.
Oh, George, why do you suck so much?
Aw, I didn't mean to. Gravity's hard.
Okay, George,
Yeah.
you have it within you to be straight up awesome if you tried, but for some freaking reason, you don't even try to be straight up awesome.
I am trying.
It's like Star Wars.
Like what?
You do or you do not. You don't just try. Just straight up start to be awesome, George. I hate being landed on like this.
I'm sorry. I'll try harder next time.
No, don't try. Just be awesome.
He's just so confused and his face is all like scrunched up.
Okay,
Like,
so you're gonna watch Star Wars.
okay. I don't know how stars have fights. What do they do?
No, it's from the 70s. Just like watch it.
Okay.
Terry's gonna walk towards Alejandra.
That's fair.
Well, you leave the garage, go around to the back of the house, and you've got like a tennis court, 9-hole golf course, parkour setup, and a skateboard park thingy as well. Yep.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And Alejandra is standing on the tennis net. She's on the net, standing there balanced.
She is.
George is still trying to piece together what the hell Adora has asked.
Yeah.
It sure seems like
awesome.
Movies and pop culture is like way more important than it ever used to be.
Oh, yeah.
And people are always dropping references. And it's like, why can't they just talk in normal
Why
speak?
does no one talk normal in the future? It's very
Exactly.
frustrating for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, not just normal, but like everything is in relation to other things.
Yeah.
And you'd never know any of those things.
No, he's always lost.
It's hard to be a normal guy when you're missing 40 years of TV and movies.
Anyways, it's a long time.
Yeah, all of you see Alejandra standing on the tennis net.
What are you? Why? What is even the point of standing on the net?
Because I can.
Oh, you're gonna wreck it, if anything. What do you want?
I'm very light.
Headed, maybe. Yes.
Ooh.
The insult does not translate very well en français.
Whatever. What do you want?
Oh, you're very abrupt and so to the point. You never have any small words or nice things to say to your cousin. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry, Alejandra. How are you?
She does a little pirouette on the top of the net itself and a little curtsy, and she says, I am passing fair. Dinner was nice. What do you say? Normal?
Yeah.
So thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure.
Oh, I am surprised. You normally are so, how do you say, constipated when you see me?
You seem to bring that out in me. Sorry, you said that you wanted to talk about something.
Yes, I have a challenge for you. I was thinking I really liked the sword that you have in your possession that belonging to our forebear, and I would like it back.
No.
Well, I mean, I have a challenge for you, if you would be willing to, maybe a stunt or two, to see if you could best me to be worthy of the blade.
I think we've got a pretty fair split. You have the whip, I got the sword.
Yes, and you live in the house and have all of the other possessions for the unlocking.
What kind of challenge?
I was thinking, what is it? You call it a horse in English? You do the thing, I copy the thing. I do the thing, you do the thing, and whoever spells horse first wins the game.
Terry looks at her blankly, not understanding what she's saying.
I mean, Terry's a 15-year-old teenage boy doing parkour. I'm pretty sure he knows what horse is, right?
Chelsea just doesn't know what horse is.
So horse is where, like, especially done in like basketball and other sports and whatnot, parkour especially, where like I will make the shot, I will do the thing, and if you can't replicate it,
You get the first
I get the letter
Got
H. And then you get to do a thing. And if I can copy it, no letter. And then I get to do a thing. We go back and forth and who does things first. So it's like a parkour stunt off with your cousin.
Fine, but then the whip is also up for grabs.
What?
If I've got to put the sword up, you got to put the whip.
Okay, why don't you provoke her?
I don't think I provoked her.
No? You were rolling plus superior. Do you have any conditions as well?
-2 to unleash my power.
That's not going to be helpful for you.
No, it's not. I have got +3 for superior, actually. Oh, wait. No, that's savior. I've got -1, so 4.
4 is not enough to provoke someone. You have failed. There is 3 team in the pool. People could help you if they would like to. Solarian has a forward against Alejandra, so Solarian could spend this to assist, and anyone else who's there could help in that provocation and spend team, but you need to essentially spend all of the team to get you to that 7 to provoke them.
You got this, Terry!
So you're spending 1? Yeah. All right. Right?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So,
Sorry.
how would you like to help? You have that +1 forward against Alejandra. Would you like to spend a team to give Terry an opportunity to help out? So how will you help to convince Alejandra to put the whip up as well? If you don't have any ideas, you can let me know. I've got one. My idea was you could offer a date.
Oh, Marie Claire hates that idea.
And if you win, like if you win, Alejandra, I'll go out on a date.
I'm messy and I love drama. It's fine. It's just
so if Alejandra wins, you'll go on a date. That's what I was
like
going
a
to offer
double
because
win
it's the
for
plus.
her.
How's it a double win?
Because she would get the sword and a date with him.
Right, but she's putting up the whip.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
That's what I was thinking.
What do you think? Do you like that idea?
She wants to have my sword, and I told her no, and she's like, I'll have a stunt off for it. So it would be me betting the sword and her betting the whip, and whoever wins the stunt off gets to take both.
You want to convince Alejandra to put the whip up.
Because she just wants to have
Terry
only the sword.
failed to convince Alejandra to put the whip up. Terry really wants that whip on the line. Will you help him convince Alejandra to do so?
It took me a second.
Because you seem to be so taken aback by me, if you were to put the whip on the line, I suppose I could potentially make some time for a one-on-one date, as it would be.
Bo is like, oof.
That's enough.
Oh, because he had the influence?
Because he has the +1. So I'm giving you the 7 that you needed in order to convince and provoke the NPC. They rise to the bait. They do what you want. She takes the whip and lays it coiled on the tennis court and says, shall you have on those first of what we shall do? And rather than make this like a big HORSE event, right? Like do all the different stunts for horse, we can just roll. You can just get to roll to unleash your powers.
Why would you do that? This is so much worse.
You get to add your mundane.
Because you have a drive and I am trying to help you achieve pulling off a ridiculous stunt.
I get that. Yeah. Okay.
Because if you achieve this, you will have done that. So I'm going to say this goes back and forth between the Beacon, Terry Chase, and Alejandra, and they are both exceptional at their skills, because while you have the figure skating and the parkour, Alejandra definitely has ninja training with cat-like grace and is very skilled in acrobatic endeavors as well. So it is back and forth with flips and back handsprings and walking intense, like walking along the top of the tennis net without falling, and then doing a front flip, and then on the dismount a triple sow cow, whatever the words that they say, and parkour and figure skating. Love sow cow. Just favorite word. And it culminates with Terry trying to do the most outrageous stunt he's possibly ever tried to do, which is...
Oh shit, this is on the... Okay.
And you can ask for help, like always. Remember, we can do that.
Yeah.
You both have the letters, and this one here
is the final
thing. If you do it, she then has to do it. Probably won't be able to. And if you don't do it, she wins.
Okay. Can I request Solarian use his powers as well? Can he make an energy ring that we have to dive through?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. Solarian has to unleash his powers.
Paige, unleash my powers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 9, so it's unstable or temporary, or you can mark a condition to make it permanent. What do you want?
I'm going to make it permanent.
Oh my goodness, you're going to mark a condition?
Sure.
What condition do you want to mark?
I don't have any conditions marked right now.
You are currently insecure and angry.
I guess I'll do afraid, because I fear that if Terry bungles this up real good, it's going to
burn himself real bad.
And then I'm going to have to go on a date with this woman.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, okay. It makes you a little
scary.
afraid, and it's up there hovering this big ring of fire, purple fire.
We're going to stand on the peak of the garage, do a double tuck, dive through the ring, spring off the top of the tennis net, and land after doing a shoulder roll, avoiding Bo chucking this rock.
Do my sonic blast at you.
Oh yeah, you could do a sonic blast.
Avoid the sonic blast from XP.
XP. Yeah, sorry.
Avoiding a sonic blast from XP and dodging a punch from Bo.
Just getting everybody involved.
Yeah, everybody.
Except for George.
Exactly.
Good choice.
Is that okay? We could grab the paintball and we have to hit George as he runs by. As a blur.
That's actually pretty good.
That'd be really hard, and neither of you are particularly proficient with guns.
No, we're
That's
not.
be something you can do as well, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Don't forget, you have to be able to do all these things. Okay, so it's pretty complicated.
Yeah.
You want to incorporate your friends. I get that. You also have like lots of crazy peaks and valleys and things to run off of and whatnot too. Why don't you roll to unleash your powers? But before you do that, does anyone have anything they want to do? Boost up Terry, do anything, set things up before this final event occurs?
I would like to support my friend who is no longer my rival. And so just my straight up friend. And I have influence over them. So
Nice.
I'm going to try.
You're trying to comfort some Terriness?
I'm going to try to support them.
What do you say?
I'm going to say, Terry, I've seen you grow so much through all the trials that you've been in, and I really need you to kick Alejandra's ass. And so I just want to say to you, you got this.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll?
Yes, you need to roll to comfort your friend.
Don't suck.
How did we do? You got a 7 minimum there.
Yeah, I got a 7.
Because you're +0 on mundane?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So 7 is successful to comfort your friend.
So
you may mark potential, clear a condition, or shift any labels if you would like to.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to help you.
I'm going to clear condition on this one.
Go figure.
I have a -2 otherwise to unleash
I
my
know.
powers.
So what condition have you cleared?
Hopeless.
And what do you say to your friend when they've comforted you with these kind words?
I'm gonna mop this tennis court with her when I'm done.
Okay.
Because there's no way I would let Solarian go on a date with her. I'm rooting for you, bud.
Aww.
Yeah.
Adorbs.
Plus, Adora is awesome.
Yeah.
Period. That's all.
Yeah.
Dora is awesome.
It's all my relationship. That's like the very first thing it says. Adora is awesome, and you take
Yep.
every chance to hang with them.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad I'm not your rival anymore.
And you both have influence over each other?
I mean,
You have influence over?
Yep.
Yep. Mutual Admiration Society right over here.
Raise a glass and drink with the enemy. Raise a glass and sing with the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own. And raise a glass and toast to the enemy. Raise a glass and sing to the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own.
This concludes this episode of Tavern Tales, a curated Masks, a new generation game set in the superhero teenage world of Halcyon City. Our intro and outro music is the song Tavern Tales by the Bad Billy Band. You can find out more about the Bad Billy Band on iTunes or at www.badbillyband.com or follow them on Twitter at badbillyband. Thanks for listening. Please feel free to leave us a review on iTunes or find us on Twitter at tavern_tales. We'll be back next week with more of the adventure.